What is up, everyone, and welcome back to Walden's Dairy on Hillibee Creek. We're back in the warehouse. Sparky's over here. Sparky's working on a forklift. It's a funny story. He was driving this tall reach truck in here, forklift, and or no, he was
I'm
driving the little
button
fork.
earlier.
That's right. You were driving the little forklift,
Yeah.
and the battery fell out on him. So he's trying to figure out how the. What are you trying to figure out?
Trying to figure where the hell the bracket went for the battery.
He lost the bracket for the battery. Oh man, did you hit something?
I went mudding slightly.
I mean, I could tell. You look like you went out and hit a couple of mud pits.
A little bit. I mean, it's not that much dirtier than the others, right?
Yeah, well, a little bit, yeah. Why is this one so clean?
This one doesn't go outside
I mean,
at
this one,
all
I've never
for any
seen
reason.
y'all use this one, except for yesterday.
We use it a little bit, but it only moves things around the warehouse.
I
So
mean,
the
this
other
thing
ones
has to be like, hasn't had to been charged since you bought it.
we have no choices. But
Can't tell. Alright, guys. Well, we cleaned up the warehouse pretty good. We got all the stuff loaded and sewed off, and the trucks are back. We're still going through some scrap metal stuff to put in the scrap metal trailer over here. Sell off. Forgot that this door was open. We gotta close that door. We got a couple of new
I'm
trucks.
clocking out for the day.
You clocking out for the day?
Yep.
Yeah, me too. I think I'm gonna get some of them lemon drops, man, from the gas station up the road. Them things are great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Got the trucks back. Last video you saw us with me with the car, and Sparky was driving the old F100. But we did get our trucks back. They just went in for some repair. I put a new flatbed.
Well, we got new trucks.
Oh, well, we got new trucks, yeah. So I got a new flatbed option on mine. Carrying around my skid steer. We got some of these lemon drops. I love how he didn't close the gate.
I never close the gate, except when I do.
We just leave the place open 24/7, 7 days a week.
Supposed to be.
Even the warehouse.
There's not there 24/7.
As long as the doors are shut, the doors are locked, we should be okay. Oh my god.
What now?
Sparky.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need some help.
Let me guess. It's not a video unless you hit something.
I flipped the truck with the trailer.
If only there was something on the back of your trailer that should, help flip you back over.
I mean...
That we're probably going to use if you didn't go.
Oh, never mind, I got myself.
I hate you. I just pulled up.
He got all the way down here and I just had to unattach the trailer and reattach it. I got myself back up. Apparently this skid steer is really heavy. I didn't think it was that heavy.
Yeah, it's got some weight. Alright, you go get them lemon drops and have some fun. I'm going to go home.
I'm gonna get my lemon drops. I'm gonna stop by and see Miss White on my way home as well. Head down this way. Hopefully Miss White's outside. I didn't think to see if she was outside or not. We'll just pull in her driveway here. that a big enough driveway? Let me knock on her door. Hello, Miss White, you home?
Hello, officer. How are you doing
Oh,
today?
I'm doing well. How you doing, Miss White?
I'm all right. You know, the kids are suffering terribly. They're hurting. They're waiting on their daddy to come home, and I do admit I miss him awfully. It's terribly hard without him.
Oh,
Have you heard anything?
well, we heard a few things, around the block, but the last thing we know is that he went fishing up in the mountains with Spark.
Spark? That
Mm-hmm.
rotten boy. He had to have done something to my husband.
Well, now
You better get
it's
that boy, officer.
it's a
You
little
better get
early to
that boy.
accuse Miss White. We don't know if he done something or not. We just know that they went
I
fishing
see
together.
it in all them. I see it in all them true crime document. You know the word. Them
Documentaries.
documents. Yeah.
Uh,
See it in all of them. It's always the last person they're seen with. That rotten boy took my husband from me. Took
well,
my baby's daddy.
But we don't know that, Miss White. All we know is that they just went fishing with each other. I mean, your husband could have planned to leave.
He would never. He loves me as much as he loves them babies.
Well, that might be true,
You,
but we never know,
you
Miss White.
saw everything he had laid out for his whole family, his business that he had blooming, our beautiful house, our cars. He would never. And why would he leave without any of his things? All his important papers are here, his car. Surely he would have taken his damn car.
Well, that's probably true, but unfortunately, due to the court system, we do have to inform you that all the business has been escrowed up to Mr. Spark. He was the co-signer on the documentation for it all too. So,
Boy, telling me I ain't hear you right.
you heard me.
That rotten boy killed my husband so he could take our business.
Well, we don't know.
Officer, you better get to him before I do, because I swear to God, I'll tear his little ass limb for limb.
Of course, Miss White. Well, you have a wonderful time, Miss White. I hope everything comes out better. If I hear any more information, I will let you know right away.
You damn sure better, boy.
All right. Thank you, Miss White. You have a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, Pete almighty. Alright, well, I think we're gonna go home now after talking to Miss White. She seemed very adamant that it was, Mr. Sparky, so we'll have to see what the sheriff thinks. I'll have to go talk to him in the morning. I'll report down to the office in the morning and talk to him, and we'll report over to Spark Cove. Maybe we can talk to Sparky and see if we can get some more information from him. I mean, it is interesting that he was the co-signer on the loans and everything, but again, we can't assume everything just yet. All I know is that last time he was seen, he was with some. Oh, I know who might know. Mrs. Mildred, who lives a little bit down from the gas station. She used to be pretty good friends with Spark. I bet she'll know. Anyways, y'all, we'll bring you back tomorrow when the sun's up. Anyways, guys, I'll bring you back tomorrow, alright? See you guys in the morning. Welcome back, guys. Alright, we slept through the night. We stopped off at the diner, had a nice breakfast. Now we're gonna head over and go see... I talked to the sheriff this morning on the phone, and he said you should go see the town's elder, Mrs. Mildred, okay? So Mrs. Mildred, a little bit of her backstory. She's lived in this town all of her life since she was a little girl back in the 1920s and 30s. She's like 97 years old. She was mine and Spark's babysitter when we were just little bitty tiny...
Like that mouse napping, man.
Tiny people, so... We're gonna go see her. She lives in the trailer over here by field 24. 23 and 24. So she lives just way off on her own. If she ever falls, God forbid, take the whole fire department 7 years to get out there to her. It takes us a year to investigate a death claim, so you can imagine how long it's gonna. Wait, whoa. Okay, that's interesting to see. I don't ever remember seeing that vehicle going that way. But maybe we might have sold it. Who knows? I crashed my truck. That sounds about normal. I don't remember the sheriff saying we sold the F-100 or it was on investigation yet, but yeah, maybe it is now. Hopefully it didn't get stolen again, because, oh man, I cannot afford to lose my job again. Alright, I'm kind of lost. So we're going to go over the railroad tracks here, trying to find out if we can get back to that road. We're just going to kind of make our own road for right now, because I totally figured this up. I don't remember where the actual road was, so. I want to say it was. Oh, yeah, it's right, it's over here. So, where does this road lead out at? That's what I don't. Oh, okay, there it is. It starts like up there in town. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Alright, never mind, I just messed it up. Alright, here we are. Here we are at Mrs. Mildred's house. Hopefully she's home and hopefully she's awake. She usually takes her nap around this time. So.
Matthew, is that you, boy?
Oh, hi, Mrs. Mildred. How you doing?
Oh, I'm just doing fantastic. I missed you, boy. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great, As you know, I'm a deputy with the police department. We're investigating a missing persons thing.
My goodness.
Yeah.
No,
You
is it that white boy?
You know Mr. Grayson White?
Yes, sir, I do.
Oh yeah, well he disappeared, you know. So word around the block is the last time we saw him, he was with Sparky.
I remember that boy.
Yeah. Little
Watson.
Spark.
I remember the time he got a hold of one of my barn cats. I knew there wasn't something right with that boy.
What happened to your poor cat?
Well, he got a hold of it, and he put it in a shoebox, and he used some of that good old duct tape to duct tape the shoebox closed, and then he buried it.
Oh wow. Well, I just came around because I know you know everyone in this town. I didn't know maybe if you'd heard anything on it.
You know, my great-great-grandbaby is friends with that Will boy.
Oh yes, yeah, Will, yeah.
Well,
he works over there at Sparko with Sparky.
Well, he told me that Will told him that he overheard a little bit of conversation.
Oh, okay.
He heard some bells. Apparently, that Spark boy was coming down from them there mountains with some cargo.
Okay.
Didn't know what the cargo was. Him and that white boy got into it, and then all of a sudden they were fine, and they went on a fishing trip. And that white boy was never seen again.
Oh, yeah. All right.
I guess Sparky was ranting to himself about something having to do with pushing someone off a mountain.
Oh, really?
That's what my grandbaby told me.
Wow, that's crazy. Well, thank you, Miss Mildred. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Would you like to come in, boy, for a slice of pie?
Oh, I would love to, but I gotta get going, I gotta go down to the police station and then head over there, It's gonna be a lot of work, but thank you, Miss Mildred, so much, and I'll stop by another time for you, all right?
Yeah, you better come see me again, boy. It feels like I ain't seen you in ages.
Oh, I know. I'll see you, Miss Mildred. You have a good one.
Bye, sweetheart.
Oh, that Miss Mildred cracks me up all the time. All right, well, that was some interesting information that we found out now. That's never a good sign. I was really hoping it was just a fishing trip, but now I'm thinking it's a bit more than that. Well, I'm gonna go talk with the sheriff, see where it goes from there. We'll probably want to know some more information about it. Yeah, I'll bring you all back when we're over at the police station talking to the sheriff. Alright, welcome back, guys. We drove over here. Oh, man. Well, maybe the F-100 really did get sold. Alright, I'm gonna go in here.
God damn it, Deputy Richard. I already done told you if that F-150 got stolen again, it was going to be your butt on the line. I want it found now.
Well, police chief, are you okay?
Yeah, it's just that gosh darn F-150 got stolen again, and Deputy Richard was supposed to be keeping an eye on it, but he can't seem to get anything right these days. You got something for me on the missing persons case, Matthew?
I do. So I went and talked to Miss White and told her about it. She blamed Spark. And then I went and talked to Miss Mildred. And Miss Mildred said her great-great-grandson is friends with that Will boy that works over there at Spark Co. And Will overheard a conversation Sparky was apparently having with himself or with somebody about...
Get to the point, boy.
Okay, about that they got into an argument and something about he kicked him off a cliff.
I want that Spark boy in here now for
yes.
interrogation.
Yes, ma'am. I'll bring him right in for you.
Find him and bring him in. I don't care if you got to break his arm to do it.
All right, I'll bring him right in for you.
Get.
Ooh, she's a terrifying person when she's mad. All right, looks like we're gonna be going to Spark Cove, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. But that will be in next episode. All right, you guys, give a huge round of applause to one of our good friends, V, for doing such a great voice acting job. Thank you so much, V, for being a part of the video. Anyways,
You're
guys,
welcome.
Please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a great time. In the next episode, we may be having Sparky in the police station doing some interrogation. What happened to Mr. White? What happened? Really happened to Grayson? I don't know. We're gonna
drop
find
a like
out.
if you think Matthew's voice is weird. Drop a like.
Yes, have a good one. Thank y'all.